When I was able to work with these kids and see that, I know, about some of the trials that they go through in their lives. And for these moments that I was working with them and that they were feeling this joy, it was just a special time where they didn't have to worry about that. And my whole life I drew, I painted, I made arts and crafts. When I moved to Chicago, I was really focused in the visual art world. Yeah, it was I felt like an easy crossover for me in Chicago to go from art into music because they're very largely connected.
So Chicago has so many creative organizations and individuals and artists whose talents I really wanted to harness in creating our arts programming for the youth that we serve at Kaleidoscope. We try to introduce kids to a variety of mediums that they might be interested in or maybe have never even heard of.
She had an idea to start an arts camp, but potentially there could be like a DJ workshop and working with kids.
In preparation for her workshop, she made a small playlist of appropriate versions of a lot of kids' popular favorite songs, and then the kids were able to mix those songs and create their own tracks.
I think it was important for me when I was putting together my workshop to show the kids how much joy they could feel while doing it just for themselves, and then to actually show them like a real life DJ. One kid raised their hand in the middle of the workshop and they were like, "Do you make money doing this?" I was like, yes I do. I think it's a cool example of an alternative entrepreneurial role that anyone can pursue. I think for me, knowing, that these kids aren't able to really be kids a lot of the times because they're dealing with other things, I think that was important for me because as a kid, my creative, artistic abilities and the things that I did, I don't really feel like it was fully supported, or I didn't really have that person to say, "Hey, you're really good. You should do this," for real. I felt like, as I was trying to fully understand, the connection that is made with the kids and families and through what types of circumstances, when I met the team and saw what they were actually doing boots on the ground for these children, it did make a huge impact because that takes a lot of work. When I saw the work and the money and that people donated, chipped in for, I know a lot of that was volunteer work. It's pretty amazing how much of an impact that made for kids. It sounds so cliche, but you can actually change someone's life experience that sets them up for better life experiences. It's a real thing.